The ninth ordinary session of the National Assembly, or NA, closes after hearing cabinet members' reports on the implementation of the socio-economic development plan and budget plan for this fiscal year. President Choummaly Sayasone, Prime Minister Thongsing Thammavong, and current cabinet members attended the closing session. The ninth ordinary session of the National Assembly, or NA, also debate the socio-economic development plan and budget plan for the next fiscal year that will start on October. In her closing remarks, National Assembly President Madame Pany Yathotou said the session considered and approved the proposed appointment of the cabinet members in response to a request made by Prime Minister Thongsing Thammavong. The parliamentarians also considered and approved reports on the state auditing for this fiscal year and auditing plan for the next fiscal year, which presented by the state auditing organization. Findings of the auditing carried out in response to the requests made at the National Assembly resolutions also presented. Reports on the performance of the People's Supreme Prosecution and People's Supreme Court for this fiscal year and plans of the two bodies for the next fiscal year were also debated and approved. The session also considered and approved the performance of the National Assembly over the past year and next year plan. The lawmakers were debated 6 newly drafted laws and draft of amendments to laws as follows: draft anti-cybercrime law, draft law on business competition, draft amendment to the law on education, draft amendment to the law on National Assembly, newly drafted law on local assemblies or parliament, and a draft amendment to the law on the election of National Assembly and local assembly members. During the session, the National Assembly members gave comments to these reports from the government, People's Supreme Prosecution, and People's Supreme Court, and the State Auditing Organization. The Law Front for National Construction and mass organizations also gave comments on the performance of the National Assembly. Relevant ministries and organizations were required to clarify numbers of issues that raised by National Assembly members. During the session, which is held twice a year, hotlines were made available which members of the public can call free of charge to voice issues of concern and seek clarification from the appropriate authorities.